Where'd I go? Yo. Whoa, that's loud. That's loud. Oh, that sounded really loud in my head. I gotta turn this way so the freaking fan, it's not being catched by my microphone when I'm talking. See, the fucking dog was quiet the whole time. I hit the record button, and now this asshole decides to wants to bark. Fucking dog. No, JK, no animal cruelty around here. If Mike was here, he would have been trying to abuse that dog because of how much is barking here. Well, welcome again to our 2 cents. Here we go. Our 2 cents. Did it just say here we go, our 2 cents twice? Do you see? Let me stay quiet for a second. See if the dog starts barking. Well, I didn't even have to. All right. Well, so this is gonna be by myself, my lonesome self, and because, like I said, I want to get good at talking to you, all of you that are listening. So far, seems like numbers are doing good. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to them, but I do. I say that I don't, but I say that I do. Because I do and I don't. If that makes any sense to anybody out there. Anybody? Somebody? Well, here we go. Again, welcome to our 2 cents. This is Oscar. Today is Wednesday. What Wednesday is it? It is the last day of the month. And rent's due tomorrow. Anyways, on to better news. I thought I had a topic. I guess responsibility. That's what we're going to go with today. Only because I'm pissed off at a certain somebody again. You know, it does make me angry when people are not responsible. But I hold people to a teeth when it comes to responsibility because oh shit. I swear I thought my volume wasn't even up. Anyhow. Well, what I was saying is I hold people accountable to, because like when somebody says they're gonna do something, I expect them to do it. At the time they said they were gonna do it. Because that's how I like to handle situations. Anytime I have something to do, I'm going to do it like I said I was going to do it. If I said I was going to be there at a certain time, I'm going to be within that time. I've been known to be late, but who hasn't? But for the most part, anytime I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it because, like I said, I do it. But if anybody gets an answer from me, usually it's going to be like, I don't know, maybe. If it's a maybe, and if I give you that answer, then it's a hard maybe that I'm not going to do it. But maybe I need to learn how to understand how others don't have the same ethics that I have. Ethics. I'm an asshole. I never had ethics. Like per se, if I was a security guard and somebody came and offered me an extra $20 right here under the table to let me in, mind you, well, nowadays you can't even say that you would do that because shit's wild. People are not accountable for their actions. I was literally reading about that asshole that did the shooting in Colorado, Boulder, Colorado. Apparently they had him in court and he was smiling during his reading, but I don't know what this world's coming to. But anyhow, that's not why we're here. Why we're here is to feel happy, to feel like you want to learn to talk. Because we do want to learn to talk, because I'm a dummy. I don't know nothing. And whatever I say I do know is because I read it. And just because I read it on the internet, it's true. Trust me. I know this for a fact. So, well, respond like I was saying, I got into responsibility and I didn't even fucking give any explanation. Well, I mean, what is there any other explanation for responsibility other than being accountable for you? I don't think there is anything else to be said in that subject because it's either you're responsible or you're not. How? But see, for the longest, I was not responsible, and still I'm not. But what are we talking about? What kind of responsibility? There's fucking rooster. But there's different kind of responsibilities, right? Like there's your daily responsibilities and there's your livelihood but they're all important because if you don't do them, then I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyhow, let's just jump into the next one, which is an interesting fact. Like you can't even say interesting fact. Can I say that word? An interesting fact. I said it. Yeah, that's it. That's right, right? An interesting. Can you say it faster? An interesting fact. No, is that right? I'm not even gonna delete this. I'm just gonna leave it on just so I can see how much of a dumbass I sound. Okay, an interesting. See, I can't even say it. Okay, an interesting fact. Did you know that in 1963, the Bronx Zoo had an exhibit called, air quotes, "the most dangerous animal in the world"? So now, if one were to guess what that exhibition was, if it said the most dangerous animal in the world, now, if you're a humble being, your brain would automatically be like, shit, that's a mirror, automatically. But if you're a psychopath, your brain will probably go to a lion or a tiger. Now, if you live in the world of fantasy, you probably go to a dragon, right? Anyhow, let's go to, so this article is, who the fuck knows where this is from, but this article was posted in July 2020. Goddamn, right when people had nothing to do. Oh, how about that, right? Where were we a year ago? A year ago in March, everybody was running crazy. No toilet paper. Remember that? That's crazy. Okay, I was really, really scared, but I remember thinking, we just got to get through this. But I was terrified. I thought everybody was going to die. I thought the world was going to get unpopulated like that. But by the way they were making it sound at first, but nobody knew. I mean, it's science. You learn as you go. I mean, they discover new things every day about everything, and that's just how it works. That's the nature of the beast. Where were we? In 1963, the Bronx Zoo had an exhibit called "The Most Dangerous Animal in the World." Okay, so again, Mariah Gill from rare.usa. You are looking at the most dangerous animal in the world. It alone, all of the animals that ever lived can exterminate it, and has. Entire species of animals. Now it has the power to wipe out all life on Earth. Great Apes House, Bronx Zoo, New York, 1963. Well, when did they invent the atomic bomb? What was it, 1930s, 40s, early 40s? I don't know, somewhere around that range. So yes, now it has the power to wipe out all life on Earth. Think about that. How did these people get the power to decide when we all die? Because think about it. They do have the power to say, okay, everybody's dying today, including them. Unless they get on a spaceship, one of those Elon Musk rockets and then they go to another world. I mean, they go to Mars. But if the explosion kills everybody on the planet, would it affect other planets? Because think about it, if they detonate, look at that. Did you see how carefully I said detonate? Detonate all the bombs, all the atomic bombs. Would it explode and the explosion go outside of an atmosphere? What if that explosion pushes all the planets into each other? And that's how they destroy our universe. Dun, dun, dun. What about the firmament? What about the dome? The dome. Nobody knows about the dome, right? If you're listening, you probably don't even know. But let me tell you, there's a conspiracy that we are living in a dome. And when they say the firmament, they mean the dome. But I don't know. These people are crazy. We all are crazy. We all have a little crazy in us. What am I talking about? What am I saying? Everybody's crazy. We all have some type of crazy in us. Just some of us are better putting it in its place, I would say. Is that the right word, putting it in its place? I don't know. The above is the description listed below. A 1963 exhibit at the Bronx Zoo entitled "The Most Dangerous Animal in the World." Spoiler alert, the exhibit was only a mirror with the words, "The most dangerous animal in the world." It read on top of a cage and the previous inscription below it. Later the text was rephrased to say this animal increasing at a rate of okay, hold on. Later the text was rephrased to say this animal increasing at a rate of 190,000 every 24 hours is the only creature that ever killed off entire species of other animals, and now it has achieved the power to wipe out all life on Earth. So to me, it sounds like they sugarcoat it. That's what it sounds like. Listen to what it said first. You are looking at the most dangerous animal in the world. It alone of all the animals that ever lived can exterminate it, and has entire species of animals. Now it has the power to wipe out all life on Earth. That's what it used to say. Now it says the most. No. Back up. Okay. Now it says. Later, the text was rephrased to say this animal increasing at a rate of 190,000 every 24 hours. It's the only creature that has ever killed off entire species of other animals. And now it has achieved the power to wipe out all life on Earth. To me, that sounds more cuddly. Like, yay, look at us. We can destroy all of us at the same time. That's what it sounds like to me. The New York City exhibit was fucking rooster. The New York City exhibit was placed between the mountain gorilla cages and the orangutan. On their way between the two exhibits, the New York zoo goers saw the title, what appeared to be another caged animal. What they saw instead was a barred mirror with their own faces reflected back at them. This exhibit, X to the Z, this exhibit speaks to the power. This exhibit speaks to the power humanity has. Visitors often said that what they saw in the exhibit was true. This danger includes control over other species, the planet, the ability and the struggle for the entity over each other. The goal of the most dangerous animal in the world was to highlight the alarming rate that humanity is destroying the homes of animals. Alternative signate around the zoo warned in 20 years, almost all will be gone and their wildlife lost forever. But when we think about extinction, everything goes extinct at one point. Or does it evolve? I don't know. The exhibit goal was give me one dude. The exhibit goal was to encourage the conservation of a wildlife and lessen humanity's consistent the deforestation and destruction of the natural habitats of animals we admire. However, one of the zoo's focus was propagating rare species with the intent of releasing them back into the wild. But if there was not wild left, that would not be possible. Hence the warning. Another message read, in the end we will conserve only what we love. We will love only what we understand. We will understand only what we are taught. So she's a writer at Rare. Wow. That last line is crazy. Listen to this. In the end, we will conserve only what we love. We will love only what we understand. We will understand only what we are taught. Watch. People are apparently using miniature beer donkeys to serve drinks at their wedding. What the fuck? Yo, I'm reading an interesting article over here. Then you're going to shoot me another stupid article at the bottom. What the hell? Well, my thought on this is, yes, we are the most dangerous animals in the world, and we all should realize that. But we don't. Who the fuck am I to tell you what to do, right? And moving on. Move along. So this is just some little local news that happened around here in the IE where I live. To be more specific, in Moreno Valley, I'd say. Yes, I think it's Moval. Anyhow, I'm going to read you this article, and hopefully you get a giggle like I did too. This is from jalopnik.com. Writer Lawrence Hodge. A person seen taking a traffic light in my city is as janky as the city itself. Someone in my neighborhood has a rather expensive view on finders keepers. On Thursday morning, a BMW driver snagged the city traffic light that had been knocked off into the street. This is just another of the crazy things that go on where I live in Moreno Valley, California. This suburb is just over 220,000 homes to the March Air Force Reserve Base in Karma Motors. Like either of those things is something to brag about. To see what craziness happens, all one has to do is follow the locals happening page called Moreno Valley Matters. A combo of Facebook and Instagram posts shows everything going on here, from cars being driven into people's homes to other accidents. A post yesterday morning, which was, let's back up to the date so I can give you the proper information. So this post was posted on Friday. So we're talking about Thursday morning. A post Thursday morning took what little cake there is left in the city. I seen in the dash cam. Let's look at okay, there it is. Above or below, a truck with the built-in crane traveling down Paris Boulevard. That crane properly hadn't been lowered enough because of the truck pass under the traffic light. The crane had then knocked it off the street. Knocked it into the street. Rather than alert the city officials to what happened, the truck drivers kept going as if everything were fine. The truck driver simply left the traffic light and substantial chunks of metal a few feet along in the street. It stayed there for hours. This is until someone came along and thought to take it. The last anyone saw of the light, it was sticking out of the trunk of the black BMW, heading who knows where. I have so many questions, as do I. Why the fuck would you want a traffic light? Look, first of all, those things are not as small as they seem. Those things are bigger than you think they are. They're just like really high up there. Think about it. That's 14 feet. You are 5 feet tall. That's 3 of you. That's not that much. Well, it is if you're falling. For what purpose would someone be taking a traffic light? The only thing I can think is to make a cool ass decoration in someone's home. That would have been my thought. If I were to take a traffic light, this is just me. I didn't take it. Granted, I probably would have taken it, but I didn't take it. But this is why I would have wanted at least the frame of it, not the whole thing, but just the frame of it. You know what? You could build some cool lanterns with those. Nah, they're too big. The only thing I can think of is to make a cool decoration in someone's home, garage. Maybe they are thinking of flipping it online. But why? Who the fuck? Why? How would you flip a fucking traffic light online? I'm so dumb. You know what? I'm so dumb. I'm pretty sure there has to be a market. Try to get the city to buy it back from them? Who knows? So far, the person taking the signal has not been publicly identified. If I was the one that had taken it, I'd do one of two things. Flipping it would make sense. While a newly stylish traffic light costs hundreds of thousands of dollars from purchase to its installation, they can go for a couple of hundreds of bucks on sites like eBay. However, I think it would look better sitting on a wall of a caveman or home bar. Boom! You read my mind right before you. No, that doesn't make sense. Because that's what I was thinking. Put it on a caveman garage or a home bar. I just couldn't put the word. Fuck, I'm telling you, I'm learning. Give me a break. Shit. The signal crashing to the street and being taken home by a motorist is the prime example of the bigger problems the city has. From widely hated logistics complex, from the size of 700 football fields that have been tied up to the red tape for nearly 10 years, to an understaffed police department, Moreno Valley is a study in what happens when urban problems make their ways into suburban areas. Lawrence Hodge, staff writer, a jalopnik dad lover of all things with wheels, weird, interested in buses. That's weird. That's an interesting interest to have. Who the fuck looks at a bus and says, wow, look at that buzz. I wish I had that buzz. Apparently Lawrence Hodge looks great for him. That's not my interest. You know, I don't have interest. I thought about this hard and really, really hard. That's what she said. But I can never come across as to why I don't have any interest. Like, for example, now I know a couple of months back that I dove deep into the Forex trade shit. I dove deep. And I call it shit, but it's real and it works. But these people want you. They're in it to build the group. They're not in it to help you make money. That's it. That's just simple as that. They say they're in it to make money, to help you make money, because they're pushing you to bring more people in. But I did not want it to bring people in. I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn how to trade. I didn't want to have nothing to do with fucking building a business so I can have an income. No, bitch. I wanted to learn so I don't have to depend on a group or anything else other than just me making a trade, and that was it. So that's why I left. And another thing was that I probably shouldn't talk about the other part because it's neither here nor there, and it wasn't their fault. I guess at the end of the day, it was my fault because I didn't put the effort that I should have. What the fuck am I talking about? I almost stopped doing podcasts because I was putting so much effort into that. But anyways, I am still trading, if you're wondering, and if you even knew. I'm still trading, just not deeply as I got into when I got in. Because it works. You can make some money on there. And I have made money in there. Last year I made some money in there. I made some money. I'm not going to lie. Because I made money. And I was happy when I was doing it. But after I got the Rona, everything got weird. And yeah. I would, as a matter of fact, after the Rona, everything was weird. And I started feeling like like this other article that I'm about to read. Oh my goodness. So much joy in my heart when I hear this. So I'm going to listen to this first.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you for choosing to tune in to the channel. Trying to keep...
Okay, no, I don't want to do that because I don't want to have to talk over. So I'm just going to read from the Daily Caller. Fuck this place. Goddamn liberal fucks. Southwest airline pilots. Hot mic rant against San Francisco goes viral. This guy should have his own podcast. I want him here. I want to talk to him. A Southwest airline pilot ran against San Francisco residents during a March 12th flight went viral last week, according to The Hill. The unidentified pilot called Bay Area. Okay, first of all, you mean to tell me you didn't know who was fucking piloting that plane? You notice how I was correct. I did not say driving that plane. The unidentified pilot called. How many pilots did each plane carry? Isn't there supposed to be two? Do they carry a third pilot in there? Or do the hostess can take over the driving? Damn, I did it. Shit. Or can the hostess take charge of piloting the plane if one of the pilots is unable to? That's a good question. The unidentified pilot called Bay Area resident goddamn liberals fucks, according to the live audio from air traffic controls. The rant began around the 20-minute mark. Should I be even saying what he said? Fuck it. Fucking weirdos. Probably driving around fucking Hondas. Why Hondas? Why? I would have gone with Priuses. Like, really? Why a Hyundai? Fucking roads and shit that go slow as fuck. Okay, they go slow as fuck. Too many potholes and too many people. Yes. The pilot said. San Jose International Airport San Jose International Airport air traffic controller scanner picked up the pilot's broadside of Bay Area residents. The Hill reported Thursday. Also, this happened probably Wednesday or Thursday then. A Southwest Airlines spokesman confirmed that unidentified man works for the airline and that they are fully addressed the situation internally, SF Gate reported. So they unidentified to us, but they know exactly who it is, so they're not going to identify him. Our corporal culture. Okay, I'm going to read this as if I was the representatives of this airline. Let me see if I can do this. Ladies and gentlemen, our corporate culture is built on a tenet of treating others with concern and dignity. In the matter... Damn, I can't do it. Fuck, I need to breathe. Okay, I'll start all over. Here we go. Our corporate culture is built on a tenet and treating... No, that's nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, our corporate culture is built on a tenet of treating others with concern and dignity. And the comments are inconsistent with the professional behavior and overall respect that we require from our employees. The The spokesman said in the statement, according to SF Gate. This situation was an isolated incident involving a single employee and not representative of nearly 60,000 hardworking, respectful people of Southwest Airlines. Melanie Wilcox. That's a weird last name. I agree. The whole Southwest, whatever the fuck is corporation, should not be held accountable for the words of an employee because it does not represent them. The person is representing themselves. Now, I understand everybody's going to jump onto Southwest, but I don't think everybody should. Cut him a break. They already handled that guy. You know what? But what you should do is hold what Southwest Airlines should do is hold them accountable. And I don't know if anybody should hold him accountable, but I don't give a fuck. This is not my business. I just think it's funny that the rant. Now let me see. I had the audio. Oh, here we go. I got the audio.
That's still on tower.
Yep.
This is a big dead silent. Ah, damn it. I hate this button.
We switched.
I switched to Chevy. I switched for more room.
Don't you just hate ads? I'm trying to show the people here something. God damn it. Fucking ads. That's what happens when you don't pay for no service. You gotta watch ads. Here we go.
21.3 is ready to go. Yeah, fuck this place. Goddamn liberal fucks. Probably like 8 guns out here somewhere. That's it. Fucking weirdos. Probably driving around them fucking Hyundais with fucking lower shit. They go slow as fuck.
And last calling on tower, that's 124.10 hot mic.
If you don't have balls unless you're fucking rolling coal, man. God damn it. No, Southwest 531 is ready to go.
Southwest 531 tower, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 30 right, Southwest 531.
Southwest 531, contact, departure, have a good day.
Switch to departure, Southwest 531. See you. See, departure, Southwest 531, how you doing? Coming up 2,000 for 5,000.
That's still on tower.
Yep.
Okay, to me, I could be wrong. And I am definitely wrong. But look, that is not the voice of somebody wanting to get their point across. That's the voice of somebody that wants to be heard. Because you notice how he could have used so many other derogatory terms, but he never did. To me, I think he wanted to be heard. I think he planned. That's why they told him, hey, you got a hot mic, and he didn't fucking care. So he wanted to be heard. I think that guy's just fed up with his job, and they've already gave him enough shit, and he's just done with it, and he wants probably an excuse to get fired. I don't know. I've done some crazy shit but no, I never done anything crazy to get fired. I walked out, but that's it. Maybe that's his form of walking out. I don't know. Well, that was fun. I should get better, right? With time and practice and more doing this. I said I was going to do one by myself every week, and I never did. Because I get lazy. I'm taking some vitamins. Okay, wait. You know what? I'm not even going to say nothing till a couple months down the road. We'll find out, see if they work. Anyway. Once again, thank you for listening. This is our 2 cents, and that's it for today. Thank you for listening.